Hello everyone. This video is a lot different from my other videos. I'm probably going to start making this into a little series called Spyderbox or something. Basically, the name is a reference to the word chatterbox, because I happen to like talking a lot when I mean, it's weird because you could say I'm more of an introvert, because it's like I like being by myself and everything, but it's weird because when I do want to talk to someone, I talk a lot. So Spyderbox, chatterbox, that's basically what I was thinking. And basically, this is my 1,000 subscriber special. So before I get started with the topics, I would like to say thank y'all so much, man. Like, the fact that I got 1,000 subs in about 3 months is insane. And at first I was just doing YouTube for like fun. I mean, I'm still doing it for fun, really. But it's just awesome how fast I've grown in such a short amount of time, and I couldn't have done it without y'all. Basically, the topic of this video it's really more broad. I mean, nothing really too specific. It's really just me talking about, like, answering frequently asked questions, basically. Some easy to answer questions, or some that may take a lot more words. I would say, what would be the first one I should answer? Okay, so some people asked me what I use to make my videos and how do I do them. Well, here's a picture of my studio. Yes, it's legit just this. It's just a music stand. You see, I have a flat sheet, and then I have a empty pillowcase. Actually, what's under the pillowcase is this lid I found, so a tub lid, and basically it's really just there to keep the stadium straight and flat, and like pretty much flat, because I have carpet. It's like in my bedroom, I have carpet and everything, and I would totally not want to go out of my room and go into, like, blade on the hardwood floors and distract everyone in the house, to disturb anybody. So yeah, this is basically where I chill. And yes, this music stand is well, the brand name is On Stage Stands. At least that's what I think it is. It's on this knob. I had this for quite some time, so I don't really remember, but it looks like it. But yeah, I just use this. Nobody else uses it, so I use it. I almost forgot to mention that the app that I use to edit my videos is called KineMaster. It's a free app, and it's really good. However, there's a premium plan you can pay. I think it's monthly. I know there's a monthly option, but there might be a yearly option now, but I don't know for sure. What I can say is that it's very useful, super useful. I love using KineMaster, and I record the videos with my phone. So to have KineMaster on my phone already, so it's just super easy to edit and stuff. Like, once you figure out what you're doing, easy edit. It's just easy. Some people asked me when I was going to do a face reveal, and I really wasn't planning on doing a face reveal until a very long time. I don't know when exactly, but that won't be till who knows how long. Some people ask me what my favorite Bey is, or my favorite Beyblade. I would have to say this Dust Balkesh was my favorite until Infinite Achilles was revealed. I think Infinite Achilles is probably my favorite. I just love the way how it looks, and I love the gimmick, like the layer gimmick and everything. Dimension I'm kind of meh about, but like the layer is what really hooked me. I really love the Achilles line, so that just puts a big smile on my face to see Infinite Achilles was such a cool gimmick. So interesting, so unique. So yeah, I would say Infinite Achilles is my new favorite Beyblade. My least favorite Beyblade, I'm gonna go ahead and answer this. I know a lot of people ask this, but my least favorite Beyblade would have to be Variant Lucifer at the moment. Oh my gosh, I do not like the barrier gimmick at all. And I'm talking about, and then the ring isn't even that good either, competitively. The chip, probably. Now I'm talking about TT because Hasbro's isn't out yet. But even if Hasbro was out and they somehow made it better, I would still not like it. I just don't like Lucifer. Or, in Hasbro case, Vex Lucius. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Why did I start my channel? This will also answer other questions like, oh, why don't I have TT Beys and everything like that? So I'll go over that right now. Yeah, so basically the main reason why I started my channel was actually out of, I don't know why. I have an urge to do stuff out of disappointment. Like, if I'm mad at something, instead of me complaining about that one thing over and over again every day, I just do the same thing but better and improve it. I'm not gonna name any other BeyTuber at all, but there's some BeyTubers that I have seen that just, well, don't give Hasbro a chance, basically. And you're wondering why my channel is so strictly Hasbro based. One, it's because I don't buy TT Beys or Takara Tomy Beys. I don't buy them. And the reason why I don't buy them is not because I don't like them. I'm just so satisfied with Hasbro Beys right now that I don't feel like I need to buy them. Or I just don't have the urge to buy them. And then Hasbro's also releasing the Pro Series. I seriously, as much as I don't like I'm indifferent about the Pro Series. It's not, like, I actually would pick Speedstorm over it. But yeah, but the Pro Series is still good. But yeah, I'm still gonna pick them up. So, but yeah, I still think, I think TT's okay. I really have I don't have that much against them. The only thing I could say is that I don't like is their marketing strategy. That was probably one of the biggest turnoffs for me. It's not that their Beys were bad, because their Beys are definitely not bad. Their Beys are like pretty good, pretty authentic. They always look good. Well, almost always. I can't say they're perfect. They also have their flaws, just like Hasbro. But yeah, but their Beys are more expensive overall. Probably not, but probably yeah. And the reason why I'm just saying this, the way how they market their Beys makes it so much. It's like let's just say a Hasbro Bey would cost the exact price as a TT Bey. Most likely, in general, if all the TT Beys cost the exact same price as a Hasbro Bey, Hasbro would still end up being cheaper overall because the way how TT markets their Beys, and basically it's how they keep using stuff called which is, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all familiar with this, random boosters. I am not a fan of mystery bags, okay? Mystery bags drive me crazy. I don't like spending my money on that because I might end up getting the same thing 8 times in a row. It's like, I don't like it. Like, just because that chance is there that you end up getting the exact same thing unknowingly, like many times, because it's not like they tell you which certain Beys are in there, but they don't tell you what Bey is in the box itself. They just say, oh, there's a chance that this Bey is in here. Oh, there's a chance. And then they always say like, oh, well, there's an even amount of a chance for you to get this and to get that. But is it really true? Is that really true? Because the way how people, think about the way how many Beys can actually fit on a shelf or be held in stock and whatever. Is that really true? I don't believe that's true, that they all have an equal chance of being picked. Like how they have 8 Beys. Oh, there's basically 1 out of 8%. Well, 1 out of 8 chance to get this Bey. Is the same thing goes for the other Beys. I don't believe that at all. And that's why I always feel bad for TT fans when this really good looking anime Bey is in a random booster as a prize Bey. And to be honest with you, I would say the main reason why I don't buy random boosters, a lot of times they come out like like with just like half of the Beys are not too good, and then the other half is just okay. Like they come with old parts. Like nowadays they just come with old parts. Then they're just colored differently, and sometimes they don't even look good colored differently. Like really, it's just a cash grab. So I tend to avoid them. As one, I just tend to avoid them. I could buy them if I wanted to. I'm not poor, but it's just I just don't want to buy them because it's like I'm not the type of person to just spend money. And that like I have an infinite amount of money. No, it's just not something I would really gun for. Also, another thing. Oh, one thing straight. I do not. Yeah, some people act like I don't like TT Beys. I actually really like them, okay? I always have to make that clear because there's always some weirdos saying I hate TT. I'm not afraid to call them weirdos because I never said in my entire life that I hate TT. Or like, I never actually like say like, oh, TT's garbage. I never, no! You can scroll through the comments. I never say anything about TT being trash. I just say something or anything like that because they're not trash. Well, TT is not garbage. I just don't bother buying their Beys because I feel so satisfied with Hasbro already. They're much easier to get. That's really it. It's not that I hate them. Because I don't hate them. Yeah. Now, this is going to be the last part of this video. Why exactly did I start my channel? Well, I kind of went over this a little bit, but then I just drifted off to about why I didn't buy TT. But the main reason why I started my channel is because I was kind of disappointed. Yeah, like I said before, not a lot of people really give Hasbro a chance. And then when they do give Hasbro a chance, you can tell, like just by the way how sometimes they hint their voices that they're not actually into it. Normally they're more, you can tell they're more into TT Beys than anything, which is fine. But at the same time, there's so many people, BeyTubers who normally do stuff with Takara Tomy Beys. And I know there's a lot of Hasbro fans. I live in the US. I can tell you, there's a lot of Hasbro fans because the Beys around me go out of stock really quick. There's a lot of Hasbro fans. And like people act like the Hasbro fan base is full of losers. No, just no. Whoever thinks the Hasbro fan base is full of losers, I don't know. They just have some personal issues. But yeah, I would say Hasbro's fan base is pretty big. It's now the reason. Let me continue. I wanted to make my channel because I felt like nobody else was doing what I'm currently doing right now. Like nobody really has a Hasbro only channel that's really on par to like other BeyTubers. I've seen a lot of BeyTubers who do like TT stuff, like, oh, let's make this TT Bey good, or let's make it bad, and then stuff like that. Or they do like all these epic battles with TT Beys, but then when it comes to the Hasbro Beys, they barely get into them at all. And then when they do actually get into them, they tend to unintentionally, or maybe even intentionally, make them look bad. Like, I would say the worst, I'm not even gonna name this BeyTuber at all because it's worthless, but I'm not even gonna name the Beys they were using because I feel like that'll also be worthless. But sometimes they get a Bey, like a new Hasbro Bey. Yeah, okay, this Bey looks interesting, okay. And then they make it battle its Japanese counterpart, aka a Takara Tomy counterpart. And then if the Hasbro Bey ends up losing to the Takara Tomy counterpart, they literally just end the video there for the most part. They just say, oh, well, Hasbro lost to TT, so therefore it's not really that good. And I'm thinking, who the heck buys a Hasbro Bey to battle a TT Bey? Nobody buys a Hasbro Bey to specifically battle TT Beys. I mean, there are probably some people who do for videos, but I'm talking about the average consumer. I don't think anyone really does that. And if people do that, it's a very small amount. Because if you think about it, like here in the U.S. and Canada, Hasbro Beys are everywhere. You don't really see TT Beys on shelves. So most likely Hasbro Beys are gonna sell. And therefore people buy Hasbro Beys to just battle Hasbro Beys. Because it's what they're made for, to battle Hasbro Beys. And that's one, and it might sound confusing, but I actually don't mind brands battles. But at the same time, I don't really care about them. I think they're fun. At first I used to care heavily on them, but now I'm like, eh. Because a lot of times it's just like, it doesn't really matter which brand wins in the battle. Because usually it's a back and forth. Like, oh, this pair of Beys, like say, King Helios for for TT and Colossal Helios Hasbro. Colossal Helios cannot beat King Helios in a fight. It can sometimes, but barely. It mostly just loses against TT. That doesn't mean the Bey is bad, because, like I said, nobody buys a Hasbro Bey to battle a TT Bey, unless they're just doing it for some video, really. Now, what would make the Hasbro Bey bad is if it can't beat a lot of the good Beys in the Hasbro meta, like itself. Yeah, so this is really something I have to say, and I just wanted to make my channel just because I noticed a lot of people do TT, and then when they do TT and Hasbro, well, there's some BeyTubers who find a perfect balance, and honestly, they're the ones that do the best. They find a perfect balance between TT and Hasbro, so I'm like, yay. Because I like watching TT Beys battle. I don't want to buy them, but I like watching TT Beys battle. And then I just hate when some people like rant on Hasbro as if they're the worst thing ever. Like, bro. Like, they act like they're gonna cause World War III because they forgot to put, or they decided not to put metal on Inferno Salamander. That's basically how some people treat it. Like, Inferno Salamander is really good, by the way. I would say you should buy it. What do I say? Well, yeah, at first I just did, as you can see from my channel's growth, I really just did Bey battles, like just 1v1s. And I wanted to grow on that, because I thought I didn't want my channel to get stale. Like, oh, all he does is Bey battles. Like, I have so many Beys, guys. I have like over 100, well, probably almost 200 Hasbro Beys total. I can do so much more than just 1v1 and tag battles. And there's still a lot more Hasbro Beys coming out. So I want to do unboxings. I want to do fun concept videos. Like the What If series, and then, you know, the meme battles and stuff like that. That's what I like doing on my channel. I just thought it would be fun. I really just have this channel for fun, pastime. Plus to show my love for Beyblade. And really, if you're wondering, so what were if you're wondering what another factor in me actually making my channel, is that some people like, because I have Hasbro Beys, some people act like I'm not talking about them talking to other people. Like, this is what some people told me that I was wrong. Some people tell me I'm wrong for buying Hasbro, that I'm stupid for buying Hasbro, and it's not like they're just kidding around, guys. They actually mean it. Like, they just mean it. It's gonna be like,
oh, you don't know what you're doing. You're so dumb. You're like, Hasbro boyfriend, go burr.
Basically, how dumbfounded they can be. I have no, like, I don't, I'm not gonna name any of them because that's worthless. All I can say is, haters are gonna hate. This was before I even started my YouTube channel, and that's one thing that really made me want to start a YouTube channel. I rarely talk about that, but that's one thing I actually wanted to do. I wanted to start my YouTube channel strictly of Hasbro Beys to show people that that people do love seeing Hasbro Beys battle and people actually think they're fun. And obviously, I'm doing pretty well. I mean, in 3 months I got 1.2k subs. Like already with only Hasbro Beys. Only Hasbro Beys. I have a lot of TT fans on my channel too. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, like a lot of true TT fans. I don't call TT fans who would insult, well, so-called TT fans who insult Hasbro fans. No, I don't call them TT fans. I call them Hasbro haters. Because truly, if you like TT, well, you wouldn't, like, why would you hate on a Hasbro fan? Yeah, this video is probably longer than a lot of my specials. It's really just me talking about why I do what I do. Basically it. So that's it for this video. As much as I want to keep talking, I don't want to hold this up for too long. I will continue this series because I just love talking. So yeah, thanks y'all for watching, if y'all actually watched this far, and have a great day. Thank y'all so much for the 1,000 subs, or 1.2. Or who knows, maybe it's 1.3 as I'm making this video. I don't know. I grow so fast, it's hard to keep count.